The most difficult word is Entschuldigung.
Maybe wahrscheinlich.
Kürbiskernbrötchen.
Mostly people use genau or ach so. Charite, my name is Anthula.
Ciao, my name is Stefano. I'm coming from Italy.
Namaskar, I'm Manohar.
Ciao a tutti, I'm Elena. I'm doing my PhD in mechanical engineering.
I'm studying acoustical engineering as part of an Erasmus Mundus program, which is a master's where you need to change country semester. I studied before in Portugal, Spain and France.
And I study here for the summer semester of 2025 at University of Stuttgart.
I'm here in Stuttgart for 6 months during my PhD program.
I had a feeling that getting a master's would really help in Germany.
Professor of mine at Polytechnic Torino and professor here at University of Stuttgart have contacts.
He suggests me to come here because there are very similar topics.
I knew someone in this university here, and he encouraged me to just apply, and I got in. It just happened, right?
I would say that it's really helpful here for international students.
At the beginning of the masters, there were several orientation events, and that really helped because that gave me a clue as to what to look for.
Every time I needed something and I asked for some help, people could properly explain to me in English.
Here in the institute, you can attend courses and meeting with other people in English.
I try sometimes German. They are very patient with me, but in general English, of course.
A thing that is weird for me is the lunch time that here is at 11:27.
At coffee break, when they have these large cups of coffee, while I have always espresso.
The logic was good until you had to learn der, die, das, the, which in English is just one word, right?
So I arrived here and I felt really amazed about the infrastructure, and I felt very hosted, very warmly welcomed by my professor and all the institute. It was a really, really good impression.
Between my door and the university, there was only forest. So I'd go through the forest all the time. So that was my favorite part, to be honest. But it's really, really hilly. Stuttgart is really hilly.
There is a very big attention to the sports for students. In April, I started with the course of trampoline without knowing no one, but it was very easy to start.
You can go to the gym just across the university, you have a library, you have the house, everything is so close.
So one of the best places in Stuttgart, I think it's Madari, which is a bar close to Stadtmitte when you can interact a lot with people from all over the world.
Here in Stuttgart, you can go everywhere by walk or by hike.
And you're just walking in the main streets, and then you can walk for 5 minutes and be in a green park.
It's awesome. There is a rule that I like very much.
The doors need to be open all the time. So if something is needed from a colleague or a student,
you can just go in the corridor and ask for other PhD or other professors.
And then there is the ESN network that helps international students to integrate properly inside the city and to do activities.
I like this Maultaschen, or I think in Schwäbisch you say Maultasch.
The Käsespätzle, they are very awesome.
Bratkartoffel or something. It's like some fried potatoes that have this crust, and it was really nice.
I would recommend 100% to come here because of the knowledge that is present between these walls, and because of the environment here. It's very cooperative.
A lot of great people, a beautiful place, and you can for sure have fun here.
I would maybe suggest people to book early their accommodation here. If you start early and you book from like 6 months beforehand, you can find always something here which is really convenient.
Even though I came here by chance, I felt that it was the right place to be. I felt like I had all the chances that everyone else had, so it felt like the opportunities were endless.
Great.
Great? Okay.